Yo, Anti-Social Files, Volume 2. Back in this bitch. Waiting on the bus real quick. I thought I'd give a little quick review. A real quick review. It ain't gonna be 30 minutes long. That's what that means. A quick review of the battles that I've seen, or the ones I want to highlight from Gladiator School that just got released on trapflix.com. If you got it on YouTube, hurry up. If you find it on YouTube, hurry up and download that shit before them motherfuckers take it away. Thought I needed my lighter. Still checking on the bus. But I'ma just highlight 2 battles. But before I do those 2 battles, the ones I'ma pick, I just gotta say shout out to Snoop Dogg for putting this event up and even making it, even having us wait for it. Niggas was smack impatient with them battles, but but it was worth it because he turned it into a movie and made it a documentary for battle rap, and that's a big deal, man. It should be out on more than just Trapflix. Put it on Netflix or something, Snoop. Come on, man, you got reincarnated on there. But there's a big event for that to go down for an industry rapper, OG in the game like Snoop, to have love for this battle culture so much that he would do an event like that during the BET Hip Hop Awards, a week before Summer Madness 4, and have these guys perform at their top caliber. You had SM4 niggas like Hitman Holla, Sue Surf, and shit, who I'm forgetting, and B Magic on that stage going against some top cats and not slacking off as if that was smack, paying them the cheddar that they deserve. But anyway, and even the Queen of the Ring girls, Farrah Funeral, Miss Merck, Shayna Ashley, E Hart, Official, and who else? I'm forgetting one more chick on there. So E Hart versus Official, Funeral, Couture, Charlie Cliff's girl. But yeah, it was a big deal for all these leagues, or all the cats from different leagues, to come together and do a big event for Snoop Dogg, and that shit to turn out wonderful. So with that being said, salute to Snoop Dogg, and salute to A.N.T.i for even continuing this process and for them to move the event on a bigger level. That's some big shit. So with that being said, I'm about to recap 2 of my favorite battles from that event. A lot of them battles was dope. From from T-Rex to Rum Nitty. T-Rex caught a body that night. Who else? Arsenal versus John. I'm mad I'm not recapping that because that's one of my favorite joints. Arsenal showed out on that one, and John, even though he in ATL, still getting the hate, but he still forced them niggas to love them fucking bars. So that was a good battle too. The other female battles, like I mentioned, was dope as hell. Merck, unfortunately, man, for some reason, they wasn't feeling her. Shayna Ashley bodied her. Officially, E Hart put up a dope match, and Farrah and Couture put up a dope match. But the 2 I want to highlight, I'm going to start with Calico versus Hitman Holla. Woo, shit. This is a dream match. I've been wanting to see these 2 motherfuckers go at it since Summer Madness 1, because they shot up out the ranks from the Midwest from late ass 09 and main event at Summer Madness against 2 of the biggest names in Mav Hoffa and Hollow the Don. And since then, they've been proving they fucking worth. Mostly on smack, but they spreading they fucking names out, and they've been doing that and certifying the fact that they are legends in and out of URL. And that was big enough for Snoop to call both them niggas up and put them in a 1-rounder. You know, regardless of the fact that the Midwest movement is kind of dead, you know, Big T and Calico is talking about bringing it back. We'll see. But the 2 biggest names out the Midwest movement squared off in a 1-rounder. That was real heavy, man. Hitman did what the fuck he was supposed to do. Before his battle with Sue Surf, he talked that shit. He said, cowhole style tough guy, gang shit. Well, look into the eyes of a nigga that's on the same shit. And like, you know, we don't, like, I'm not gonna judge this nigga's demeanor. I don't know the nigga up close like that. Battle rappers always be talking about he ain't in no real gang and shit like that, but yeah, I'm not, like, I don't know the nigga like that, so I ain't gonna judge whatever. Hitman is Hitman. He, like, as far as I know in battle rap, he's a G. It was surprising that show out, he wasn't at the battle. That's funny to me. Show out wasn't there. Now, the one thing we do know about this Hitman and Calico battle was Calico's footage of his round got released without Hitman's footage on that video from Choke No Joke. But now we seen that battle, we seen the other half, we seen what Hitman did. It's kind of a surprise that show out wasn't there. There no remix and no show out. And Hitman still did what the fuck he was supposed to do, but it was a surprise to just me. Because Calico, that line he said when he said, your little brother would have been better off not speaking, because who gives a fuck if he had heart when it's not beating? You would have bet it. Show Out was in that crowd with the rest of them cats that was next to Snoop and Mook and Nelly and all of them. He would have been in that crowd with Show Out, probably behind his ass. Especially if he was there, it would have been the remix, in my opinion. But if Cal and Shaw was there in that same building, he would have walked up straight to his face and said that shit. But nonetheless, man, Calico and Hitman did exactly what they were supposed to do. Calico, especially Detroit nigga, what? He showed why he should be paid a whole lot more than what Smack is paying him. I keep saying this shit on Instagram, bro. I want to see him versus Clips and T-Top. But how you gonna do that when, you know, Smack and or Harry ain't paying the nigga that he's supposed to be paid? It's paying what he's supposed to be paid, you know what I'm saying? He need that chicken. He battling Pat Stay for some big chicken. I know Smack ain't running that shit. But yeah, man. My prediction, Calico got that one zip. One, because, not even because it was longer. I said this walking on my way to the bus stop, and the bus is on its way, ironically. I said that Hitman and Calico, they both talk shit. They both kind of have the same, like Loaded Luck said. You know, you know, they both got the same type of style, you know, in depth and shit, talking shit, you know, talking street shit. But when Hitman says shit, you like it. When Calico says shit, you believe it. You can see the realness. You can really, like he said on Young Ill, why he rap like he'll smack the shit out of you? Nigga, because he'll probably smack the shit out of you. He was more believable in his rhymes, man. That's really the main factor. If we believe you, then this gonna be more of an edge on his behalf. So Calico got that round. And I'm not gonna say that just because he's a Detroit nigga, but just because he looked a lot more hungry, for real. I bet that, you know, Hitman had Surf to consider before, you know, before this battle happened, but the paper was white. It was Snoop he was dealing with, and he said, fuck it, I'll fuck up Calico. But Calico seemed to fuck Hitman up. Fucked his ball game up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give that one to Calico, straight up. This next battle I'm gonna recap, you know, typical, but still it was a dope battle in itself. And I'm gonna review that when I get in the bus real quick.